In 2021, Kenya banned the importation of Ugandan eggs, citing concerns about protecting local farmers. However, after diplomatic discussions between Kenyan and Ugandan officials, the ban was lifted, allowing the sale of Ugandan eggs and chicken once again. But despite this resolution, Uganda's fish and poultry farmers continue to face significant challenges, primarily due to policies and regulations that remain unaddressed. These ongoing challenges have prompted various stakeholders in the agricultural sector to meet and devise new guidelines aimed at supporting farmers and addressing prevailing issues. Ivan Musime, a poultry farmer from Ntungamo, highlighted that neighboring countries like Kenya maintain high standards that Ugandan farmers are struggling to meet.
Some of the problems we have faced are within the export, because some countries have high standards of quality that we previously could not meet, and because before we would farm targeting increasing the number of birds, but in the long run would have a problem whereby the quality would not come out well.
This, according to Musime, is adversely affecting the economy and calls for urgent attention.
We have target markets in Kenya, locally, around within region. We target Kenya to export the birds and eggs, but previously we've had issues with Kenya. Like some few years back, they had tight restrictions on the quality of the eggs. They had even one time pushed out the Ugandan eggs.
Geoffrey Junior Wako, the executive director of the Sustainable Synergy Initiative, has shed light on the environmental impact of poultry farming, particularly caged systems, which contribute to greenhouse gas emissions like methane.
Produces methane, which is a dangerous greenhouse gas, which is dangerous to our environment and consequently affects our sustainability and climate altogether. And then number 3, it is important for biosecurity, as when we have animals that are not overstocked or welfare that is considered, we have when welfare is taken care of, we have less spread of diseases as animals are spaced and given care.
He emphasized the urgent need for resolutions to guide sustainable farming practices.
We've come up to ensure that we protect the welfare of farmed animals, which is very neglected in the Ugandan space, specifically targeting fishes and chickens, because these are the most populous animals, farmed animals in Uganda. Why we are advocating for these guidelines is because they have a plethora of benefits. The Western world is running away from factory farming that emphasizes intensive agriculture, where a lot of animals are heaped together and the end goal is barely profitation. We are advocating for these guidelines because in the Western world, it has proven that when a person cares for the welfare of animals, there is more productivity. So this is beneficial to the farmer, and it's also beneficial in different ways. Number 1, it promotes public health.
Geoffrey has also stressed the importance of implementing comprehensive laws and policies to enhance animal health and meet international standards. This, he believes, will create better market opportunities for Ugandan farmers.
And then, since the Western world is transitioning to more standards that give utmost consideration to welfare, it is very difficult for a farmer in Uganda today to export their products that are from animals. And as such, if we want to increase on the GDP and increase on the profitation and income of farmers that have large farms, we should also work on developing and drafting these guidelines and actually adopting them as a country, because in the end, it is helping us export our agricultural products.
As stakeholders continue to deliberate on sustainable solutions, farmers remain hopeful that improved policies will pave the way for better market access and enhanced productivity. Naomi Namsoke for NSTV.